Hello, all of my gardening friends. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be discussing certain things, but I wanted to start it off talking about my green stalk. Something that I don't talk about much, but I absolutely love it. It's kind of full because I've been planting things in it months and months ago, okay? I don't know everything that's inside of this green stalk because I had tags in the beginning. I might have said this before. Then with those tags, I used a permanent Sharpie. Do not use a permanent Sharpie. It does not work under the sun's rays. So you need a UV garden marker to write on your tags when you stuff them inside, unless y'all find some of those fancy tags, and they got some out there, okay? So to just let you all know some of the things that I have in here that I do or I can tell what's going on is peppers. So as you all can see, I got a pepper plant going. I got nice peppers coming out of here, okay? So these are peppers that I got, and I got them kind of all through. Just don't know what they all are, okay? Melons growing inside of here. This is what some of these flowers is right here. And here you go. As you can see, here's a cantaloupe. Here's one hanging right here. Okay. And I also have another one that's kind of hanging right down here. Okay. So I have cantaloupe inside of there, and they say it's Haley's Best Jumbo cantaloupe. Okay. So I know I have different peppers, and I also know that I planted beans inside of here at the bottom. I can tell right here, this probably some, this is mint because I'm shaking it. I smell it. I see more mint down here. These right here, that's starting to flower. This is mint also. Let me move out of that way. That waltz or bee. Yep. So that's more mint. Spearmint, peppermint, probably lemon mint. This right here look like this is my basil. Yep, this is basil right here growing in here. So I got different things in here, and all the way around, that's what I have. I see more peppers. Hopefully some of them are bell peppers. Okay, so I have different peppers growing inside of here, okay? So this is my green stalk that I absolutely love. If you all got green stalks, drop down in below what you all have planted inside of your green stalk. So also up here at the top, these are strawberries. So I put strawberry roots and stuff like that inside of here. That whole top row and that whole top tier is strawberries, okay? So that is my green stalk. Now what I do notice is I really don't have anything too much bothering the leaves other than the sun that's like just really messing with the leaves on here. But other than that, it's doing well. It's doing well. Okay. So I noticed nothing is biting on my leaves, and it's probably because I got so much mint inside of there. That's what I'm thinking. Why the mint, the basil, different things like that. Okay. So you let that water run in, you fill it up at the top, let that water run down, fill up the different reservoirs on each level, and your green stalk is ready to go. It'd be good if you can get that watered twice a day. So that's my green stalk I wanted to talk about. So up here at the top of the hill, last night, I was out here trying to plant corn, okay? I just decided I just need a lot of corn growing for the summer. So I got 3 buckets, 1, 2, 3. These 2 buckets, I put corn seeds in. So they desperately need to be watered already. I got my corn seeds out because I didn't get any seeds inside of this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant today. These are my corn seeds. You soak them in water. They tell you to soak them for 6 hours first. I'm gonna go ahead and then put those in. We only putting them in about a good inch deep. I just kind of see it's a good 25. I think it's a 21 gallon, I'm sorry, bucket. But I just kind of set them on top for now, just to kind of show you all what I'm doing. Kind of let you go. Let's see. 5 is good. But I'm gonna put 6, okay? So, I'll put this one in that one. And I'll go ahead and water those in. I just want a lot of corn growing. I figure sweet corn, they saying that's the best. I'll go ahead and push them in just about 1/2 inch. All of the ones y'all saw me put in, I'm just pushing them in. It's about 1/2 inch, that's it. Cover them up. I planted corn before on this channel, but I just decided some of mine is doing good. It is. Some of it is doing good. Some of them not doing so good over there. I don't know. They just seem like they just too heavy maybe for the container. I don't know what the problem is. But I'm going to go ahead and water these in just because I know I want corn going. I figure it's an easy thing to grow, so get it going. I put a good soil in there, and I also put in some black cow, because they say they heavy feeders, and I put a lot of I had already put it in the soil and let it kind of soak in there. I put in some garden tone, okay, some garden tone, some blood meal, and I put in black cow. So that's what I have inside of there for my corn to get going, okay? All right, and so that's it on the corn. So I'll go back down the hill so I can plant some other things that I got in some 5-gallon grow bags. So these are my 2 Aldi planters that I had that I told you all that I was putting lettuce in. I'm having a hard time germinating, getting my seeds to germinate. So I replanted, and I decided to move them over here, kind of in a shaded area, to see if I can get them to start germinate. One of my problems, I believe, is they so small, but they tend. And I'm thinking that, I don't know, maybe the soil is heating up, or it's just extremely just too hot, because we having heat indexes over 100 degrees, okay? So I put these inside over here out of the way into some shade area to see if I can get them to do a little better, okay? So, and just to let you all know, these little cute little watering spikes that I got these right from Amazon, okay? So I like those, and I'll put the link down there in case anybody want to go get some, okay? So in here, I also planted some cabbage. As you can see, when I bought these, I begged them to sell me these. It was already kind of ate up, which the guy said, that doesn't matter. That's just the leaves. That's not the head of the cabbage. So those are bad. I'm just focused on that. So I just want to see if I can get them to kind of come back, okay? So, and I put chives inside of that, all right? So in this one, I'm still having a hard time germinating lettuce. So this is a summertime lettuce, this Butter Crunch, Butterhead lettuce. Now on this packet, it say guaranteed to grow. So we'll see. So I got a couple of them. I'm just gonna kind of just put them inside of there. They so tiny, but I'm just gonna push them in the best I can. What I want to do is just probably sprinkle something over them and see if I can get them to germinate that way. And that's probably what I'll do. I'll just probably just put something over, okay? So I just put a couple of them inside of there, and I'll get some Happy Frog and kind of cover that up, okay? So that's that. I'm letting that sit in the shade also, just to see if I can get some germination going. I gotta try some things. Eventually I'm gonna do a video probably on biggest mistakes as a beginner gardener. And that should be fun, because I'm definitely learning some things that I made mistakes on and some things that worked well for me, okay? So I got some Happy Frog on here, and I'm just gonna cover up those little seeds that I just put in. Just cover them up just a little bit, okay? And hopefully they work out well. A little bit of water. let that water kind of soak them seeds in. You can see I have my little different color grow bags growing on. Okay? This will be a part of the little colorful type garden, okay? And we'll find a place to kind of put that at the top of the hill. But it's a few things now that we're getting ready to go into August in the next weekend, that I want to try to hurry up and get planted, okay? I don't want to be pulling everything in the fall, but some things are for my fall planting, okay? So I'm gonna start this off in this yellow bucket. I got these seeds from Seed Cut. These are petite yellow watermelons, okay, that I'm gonna put inside of here. Now these have a yellow meat inside of the watermelon, all right? So I ordered those right from Esty, and that's what they call petite yellow watermelon. So with these, they say it only takes 4 to 10 days to germinate. You can harvest these in 70 days. I have time. I think my first frost day ain't until like the 2nd or 3rd week of October. And I'm in zone 7A, okay? The seasons are so off that I'm not afraid to plant it right now anyway. I'm gonna put 2 in this bucket. So I'm gonna put 1 in, and they saying an inch, so I don't have my one little tool, but I'll go ahead and kind of put 1 in each side of the bag. Make sure that I put some good soil in here. So I do got Happy Frog mixed in some of these soils, okay? So some of them gonna be pure Happy Frog. So I got that one all planted. It's just my yellow meat watermelon, okay? And so I think actually this weekend is the first. I want to say like Friday, okay? So in this orange one, I have to keep a mental note, but when I lose that mental note, I have these videos to go back and look at, okay? So I tried to germinate, tried to plant some carrots, some Danvers, because they say they supposed to be the easiest one to grow. It took mine forever to germinate. They finally got some germination, but I don't think they're doing well, only because I have a mulch inside of my soil. And I know that these don't want to, your carrots don't want to hit anything, because otherwise it'll stop them from growing. So you want them to be able to freely grow in a loose soil, okay? So this is a loose soil that don't really have nothing in it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and plant inside of here, okay? And this is some good soil also. And these seeds is so tiny, but I'm just gonna try to drop them in there, okay? And how they tell you to do them, how I saw it on a video before, is you take your packet and just squinch it and just kind of go through. But see, that don't work for me. I just made a mistake and put too many, so I just kind of scoot them out like that, okay? And I try it again. Okay, so I'll do that, okay? But they tell you to get a piece of cardboard or a board and put on top of it. I'm gonna water it, and then I'm gonna just use a piece of a cardboard to kind of just lay. And this is a small piece, so now that I see that this is small, I might go get a bigger one. Hopefully this time, I know that in a couple of days when they start to germinate, after about a good week, then I remove the cardboard from them, okay? So that's how we growing our carrots. Terra Cotta sweet melon. I believe I also got these from Seed Cut off of Esty, okay? And they saying a 1/4 inch deep, space them 3 to 18 inches apart, and they saying that they germinate in 4 to 10 days. Now on this one, it's saying it takes 85 days. This could be a big mistake that I'm making, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna save some seeds, but I'm going to try it, okay? I'm putting a seed in there, seed on the side. I'm gonna put 1 in the front and 1 in the back. So I'm just gonna put 4 of them in here, okay? And then of course I know that we need a trellising system for it, and that's fine. I'll work on that, okay? Because I have other trellises, so that'll be a part of the design of our garden that's up the hill, okay? That is our cicada sweet melon. It looks like it's gonna be a small melon. That's what I'm thinking. So, it's saying 85 days. It's almost like the sugar babies. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one going. I also got these seeds from Seed Coat. And then I did read in some places it's not good that you do your Brussels sprouts until like October. But it said that it's safe for me to go ahead and do it now also. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these Brussels sprouts going, okay? So I know that they kind of grow like a tree almost. But this just some 5-gallon buckets, and I'm gonna put them in. Oh, little pebbles. And I probably don't need nearly as many as I'm putting. But I'm just gonna put a couple, and I'm gonna put the rest back, okay? So I don't even really know much about Brussels sprouts. My husband said he tried some before and they were good, and he wanted to try them again. He was like, I wish we grown them. He said he think they'll be delicious on the grill, okay? But I told y'all, anything is good once you put that smoke to them, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get Brussels sprouts in this green pot, okay? So today is like the 30th, okay? So like I said, the next couple of days, we in August, ready to roll, okay? So I am gonna be planting some things for fall. Like I said, cabbages I'll be doing, collards I'll be doing. I want to try to go ahead and get some of my new beds going. I have a new bed over here. This is my new Vego bed that I got. That is a citrus planter. It is gorgeous. So I'm still trying to decide what I wanted to put in there, because what I wanted to put in there is cucumbers. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do cucumbers in there. I want to, but I'm more concerned about the trellis system, which I believe they might sell some kind of trellis system, or I can buy my own. I can buy my own and put one with it. But that is my new big old bed. I'll talk more about that when I plant in it. And I got another idea that I was thinking about, my mandarin orange tree. So I was thinking about putting my mandarin orange tree, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it might be better if I get it in maybe something bigger. Maybe it'll do better. I definitely think it would be beautiful in that pot. So I'm still considering that, about that that new Vego pot, okay? So I have that all together. So now this last one, what I'm gonna do is some mini me cucumbers. They don't have a picture of it, but it looks just like just little small cucumbers. I buy them all the time. Them the ones that I more so like for my salad than the bigger cucumbers. Now those bigger cucumbers, I grow them because I eat them too, but I really like to juice those, okay? So that's my purpose for that. So these the mini me cucumbers. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in. They said they take 7 to 21 days to germinate, okay? But they want to be in full sun, a ½ inch deep is how much they want you to plant them. So I just put one there, because I might end up having to, you know, take one out or whatever and put them in something else, and that's fine, okay? All of these all planted, kind of push down on them some. My carrots, push down on them, okay? On my dirt some, okay? So all that I got planted in my little colorful 5-gallon bags is in here, okay? So let me put my seeds up. Okay, so I just got them over here sitting on on our picnic bench table for now. They'll be able to get full sun over here, so I can go ahead and try to get that germination going. This is my Timu Fine. It's a galvanized water pot, 1 gallon. Even though I know it's not enough, I want to show it to y'all. I like it. When I say that, your spout unscrews off, metal, and it screws back on, okay? I like that. I saw these in the store. They were very expensive. And I liked them when I saw them. So when I ran into them on Temu, I was like, oh yeah, let me try this. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for it. I think 7. And it came in like 2 to 3 days. So it was shipped local, but they expensive if you look at them on Amazon, okay? So I'm gonna see, look at it. I love, now when I get that rain type water that fall out, I love that. It ain't hitting hard. I love that. So this is my carrots that I don't want to ruffle its feathers too much. And I go ahead and get me some cardboard to put on top of that, okay? So I'm trying still to try out y'all grow bags that y'all telling me y'all love so much. And I probably will like them. I'm having so much fun. I could have just grew things in a regular old mop bucket. And I probably, once I saw some germination and they start to come to life, I probably was gonna love it anyway. Because that's the part that I'm loving about it all, is seeing life. Because that's the type of person I am. I don't want to let nothing die. Some bugs, now that I will, but some of this other stuff, no. Get my Brussels sprouts and all of that going. So everything will do okay, I think, over here in this sun. My yellow melons. And like I said, I already put like garden tone and things like that inside of here, okay? So we're supposed to get some rain today to help relieve us from the heat. Thank you, Lord. That'll be good. Rainwater inside of here, it's even better. I got rainwater, I get a little bit, dip my pail inside of there and get some rainwater. So this particular bucket getting light, I got plenty in there, but we expect the rain, so it'll get filled back up. Yep, I like this. Knowing me, I might mess around and buy me 2 more of these. And like I say, they were shipped local from Temu. It's always a good thing when you ain't got to wait on it. I don't talk about them as much no more because they be playing games sometimes. I don't like that. So it's some things that I'm not liking how they do business. Telling you you're going to get, if you spend a certain amount, they got these free gifts. They make you pick your free gifts, but they never send you free gifts. That's a problem for me. So they won't get me no more on that. So I try to just order locally from them, okay? So I got all these done. I showed y'all my green stalk and some of my other little things that I had to get, like my lettuce, and how I had to move them. So that's pretty much it for this video. I appreciate you all for watching this video. Remember, I'm the kindergartner, just here to learn, okay? And repeat some things that I have learned. I appreciate every one of you. Please like, comment. Don't y'all forget where y'all at. I've been looking for some of y'all in the comments. Comment. Don't be afraid. I'm a regular old person. All I'm gonna do is respond. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell somebody and tell them to tell somebody, and somebody tell somebody about this channel, The Kindergartner. I'll catch you guys on the next video.